What is up YouTube, Roger here. The first thing you should notice is that I've got a new intro. A huge thanks to Chippy for that. He spent a lot of time and a lot of my poking at him and, asking for things to be changed. So, really nice guy, thank you very much. Um, but yeah, basically what I want to talk about is early experiences of Oris and the future generation of our game. Um, as you can see on screen, I'm just walking around in a free-to-play world basically just giving people money. Um, the reason I'm doing this is because I don't know if you guys remember your early experiences of RS, but personally I think everyone should and everyone does. I remember spending ages mining and woodcutting for a set of full mithril armor, and then I was walking up to Varrock, and I accidentally walked on the wrong side of the fence when I was like level 15. Um, where the mages are, and I got maged to death and died and lost my full mithril that I just worked for, and I felt like crying. And that's one of the experiences that really sticks out for me. I don't think I was ever given any money. A few people try to scam me, but I think everyone's been scammed at least once or twice. Um, but yeah, I mean, that was one of my experiences that I remember a lot. And I would have remembered back then if somebody given me money, which is why I think it's important that we sort of reach out to the lower levels in our game. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see a low level in game that's not a bot, I always, I've kind of it brings back nostalgia in a way because I remember what I was thinking when I was playing the game at that level and thinking, walking around and exploring new areas and doing new quests and things like that. And everything was so big and, it was awesome. And I remember that because everybody seemed friendly and, it was an amazing experience. And, you know, but basically why I'm giving people money is because, if you've got spare money lying around, I would encourage you to go to a free-to-play world. It doesn't have to be a free-to-play world. Just find a noob, give them some money. Like, it doesn't have to be as much as 500k or a mil or whatever. Just, even the smallest amount of money, it helps them out. They remember it, and it encourages them to play the game. One particular experience a few days ago, I was at the Grand Exchange, and there was a guy who said he'd been hacked, and um, obviously, you guys know that I go well out of my way to encourage account security for everybody, all my followers and everything. But this guy said he'd been hacked and he'd lost his whip or whatever. So I was like, go and set a bank pin right now, and I will give you a whip, basically. And and he did, and I gave him. I think I gave him money to cover a whip. I gave him like 400k or something. I know it's a lot more than a whip, but he was like, "Oh, this is more than a whip." So I was like, "Okay, we'll go buy several whips," you know. But it just, it helps them out a lot, and I don't think people really appreciate how much they think of that small amount of money to you. Like, it means a hell of a lot to a new player, and I think it's great. Like even if I would encourage anyone to give noobs money just because you know. Or like even if you don't want to just give them money straight up, just say to them like, have you got a bank pin? Have you got Jag set? If I give you this money, will you go and set a bank pin? Will you go and set Jag? And that way it encourages them to get better account security and keep their account secure whilst also being rewarded in the process. It's a win-win for them. But I think they see Jag and bank pin and stuff as effort, so they don't do it. But if you give them some sort of incentive to do it, then they will. And with a few people doing it over a long period of time, a lot of people are going to be made happy, and you've got to remember that these people are the future generation players of this game. They are going to, get high level one day, and I think it's important that we try and keep them playing for as long as possible because they are going to have the same great experiences that we've had. And for any new players watching this video, I hope you are enjoying the game. But yeah, it really is a great thing to do, and the smallest things to us can mean the biggest things to the newer players in the game, and I think that's what's important. And I just really wanted to talk about that. But yeah, some of you might have noticed that my previous video has been taken down. I'm working with Machinima to get that put back up, so look out for that. And also, I am, if you've got some new player experiences that you'd like to share them in the comment section of the video below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and cheers, guys.